Yep, I graded this with Dehancer, and Dehancer was kind enough to let me give away a $400 worth of plugin for you. And if you want to see how I graded this video, stay with me, and by the end of this video you will know the plugin is meant for you or not. And at the end I will tell you how you can get a chance to win the plugin. Yeah, Dehancer reached out to me to review their plugin, but they don't get any input on this video or preview it before it's published. They asked me my honest opinion about this plugin so they can improve their services toward us. I think it's pretty nice. If you're not sure what Dehancer is, basically it's a plugin that enables you to achieve the realistic film look. Let's get into it. Alright, so we have the footage here, and I already cut it together, edited. Basically it's a complete trailer but without any color grade or color adjustments. Yeah, it's 2.5-240 minutes video, and for this video I was working with 8-bit H.264 video, so you can see that 8-bit footage can be also cinematic and good looking. But I would like to approach this review video different than the others, because honestly I have no idea what I'm doing here, and by mean that I don't know any technical thing about how to shoot on film, but that's okay with me, because I just want to create a look that I like to watch. So yeah, that's it. And if you are the same as me, you like the cinematic look and you just want to click some and you are good to go, then this video is especially meant for you. So stay with me. But I believe there are many other videos here on YouTube talking about film and what is it and so on. Just search for Dehancer and you will find a video for your need. Okay, I talk a lot, I know, but I have to tell you these information. Let's click some. As you can see, I work in DaVinci, but they have the plugin for Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro, and also for iOS, but I will talk about the phone version later. I always work on adjustments layer here, because I don't want to touch the whole footage. Let's go to the color page and remove everything. Let's see. So we have one node only. We'll apply the Dehancer plugin, just drag and drop here, and you can see it's already affected the footage. I just went down, all the way down, and there is disable all tools, so you can start from scratch, and I recommend to use like this for you, so you can add anything you want, yeah, step by step. And the nice thing with Dehancer that you can also edit the footage with the plugin, like the exposure, the temperature, so it's a nice thing to have here. My first thing to do is enable the film profiles and just scroll around and see the different profiles, and I have to say they have a lot. So it's like, I don't know, it's like 70 different film profiles. But yeah, just scroll around and see what's your favorite. So for this video I used this AGFA Chrome RSX 200 because I wanted to achieve this autumn-like look with everything's browner and darker and moody. And as you can see, you can push or pull the film profile, and if you push, it's going darker, if you pull, it's going brighter, so you can adjust and get the desired look. But let's see, let's say we use like this. Yes, I like it like this. We have the field compression, and I watched some videos about Dehancer before, and like I said, I don't know the technical things, but if you enable, then the white parts, the brighter parts are compressed, and sometimes you want to use this because I don't know, it's too bright and you want to keep it, but yeah, you just want to compress it, and you can do that. But I like the white part, but you can hit enable and just play with the impact if you just want to remove a small portion of it. But let's say disable. I already go to print, and you can choose the famous Kodak 2383 film or Fujifilm 3513. As you can see, first enable it. As you can see, if I toggle between the Fujifilm and the Kodak, the difference. And first I wanted to use the Fujifilm, and because as you can see, it gives for the image a greenish look, but like I said earlier, I wanted this moody brown dark image, and for the Kodak 2383 is literally perfect, as you can see. And in the print profile you can also adjust as you want. So if you go to target white, you can play with it, and I just drag it drastically so you can see the difference here. So how much you want to attack the white parts, but in the middle it's okay for me. And still you can play with the exposure, but always check the waveform, of course, because if I just drag down, and yeah, you can see it's smashed. We have the tonal contrast. It's also a nice thing to have, not especially here, but I had let's see, there is this one, maybe the scarf. So yeah, you can see we add contrast, and you can add contrast here in the primaries and with the curves and everything, but I just forget it. And you can play with Dehancer and adjust your whole footage. Basically you can color grade it. Yeah, I like it like this. Where we are, film, no. Yes, so print and tonal contrast, and we have color density. It's like saturation. There is the saturation under it, but color density is, I can also show you again with the scarf. So just to see a little bit more, how can I, come on. Okay, so yeah, watch the red brown part. If you play with the color density, see, you can push and pull, and you can go crazy with it, and it's still nice, so it won't fall apart. And yeah, this is so strange or beautiful, basically, that we are working with 8-bit footage, and I use these sliders on a maximum amount. You know, you push it there and there is no bending and nothing, so your image is still looking beautiful and nice. Let's get back a little bit, or go, yeah, no, I actually like to bump it up. Yeah, and of course the saturation, but now we just keep it like this. And yeah, color head, like I said, basically you can just color grade your whole footage here and color correct it, but it's basically color grade, because you can push and different colors. And yeah, enable it and you will see it affects the whole image. So you can push to yellow or blue, and So we have this not so saturated grass, and if you push to yellow, yeah, so it's really nice. And yeah, drag down. I like this one. You can play with magenta and green and cyan and red. Yeah. And then we have these to put only on shadow area. And also for the midtones and the highlights. Yeah. So if I enable and disable, you can see that it's more blue. But if I just enable, the only thing I edited here is to push to red and drag to yellow, and it's much nicer in my opinion. I mean, I like it like this. And of course the famous film grain, and I used it, but I have to tell you that I like grain, but not too much. So if you use the basic settings and you enable it, okay, I had to switch the screen recorder. So where was I? Yes, the film grain. So I already enabled the film grain here, and yeah, let's go for, yeah, here we can see so nicely the amount, enable, disable, and I use this 35mm ISO 250, but just dial down the amount so you can build up. And I go like 15, so it's there, but it's subtle. We have the famous halation and bloom. It affects the light sources usually. So I just want to show you some examples like here, and we are talking about halation now. See? So it makes an edge here, enable, and I actually like it now. In the original video there is no halation, but I like on this one, and you can see if I push, yeah, amplify, but you know what, I like it. You can see the mask, you can press the mask and you can see exactly where is the halation is activated. So you can see it's only the top of the trees. You know what, let's keep like this. And yeah, just toggle off and on so you can see here, like for example between the trees. See? It's a little bit dreamy and filmy, yeah. And for my previous video, that was it. I mean, I used three things from Dehancer, and I achieved this really good looking video. And the black bars, of course, cropping in. So yeah, but let's just talk about these other things, like the film damage. It's basically, you put it on, film damage, here, and you can see through the whole clip there is damage on the film, I guess. So, and if you push it, the total amount, you can see it's more and more appear on the screen. Yeah, it's not my thing, I mean, and for this video I don't like it. but maybe you do and a lot of other people like it, so use it if you want. Don't if you don't want. Film breadth and gate weave maybe, and it's the gate weave is the motion when the film is projected over and over, and there is some, I don't know, mechanism, and you can actually see the film is moving, so on the screen it also will appear, you know. Yeah, but I don't want to talk about this because I have no idea, and I don't want to say anything stupid for you. Overscan, I have no idea. You can just... Ah, yeah, so this is an effect. Nice. Yeah, you can create an intro if you don't want to use the whole thing on the video, but it's nice. I have to tell you, it's funny. And yeah, so we have the different films types, but the Super 35 is the most common thing, and we have neat, normal, sharp, rounded. Okay, it's cool, but let's not use this. Disable vignette, and the vignette here is really nice. So enable, and you can go with the dark vignette or the white vignette, but of course you want to go to the dark part, and you can play with the size. And when I use vignettes and you want to see where is it in the frame, I usually go to disable or go down with the feather, so you can actually see and literally place it, and then you can go back and feather it out. Yeah, so before, after, I won't use it now, and of course if I just leave it this, the whole image is so dark, but we could fix it with you know, with mask and things like that, but no, just disable. Have some options built in to Dehancer, like fast color. If you don't have fast color on your camera, or you don't even know what it is, just enable. And basically the colors are telling you the different exposure levels on the screen. So as you can see now, we have this chart here, and 100 and 0, everything is above 100, or at 100 is overexposed, and everything under this purple is underexposed. I like this option because you just made everything here with me, and we have this image, but for example we just want to back off a little bit, so you can go to the total impact, and if you go to 0, then it's like disable the whole Dehancer, and you can just drag it back so you can fine-tune it. And I actually did it. I didn't use on 100, I just went down just a little. And if you like what you did here, you can just go to the LUT generator, and you can basically create a lot of this, and you can export it. And if you have an external monitor on top of your camera, then you can insert it and use in the field monitor. Or if you have the camera which accept or enable you to use LUT on it, then basically in real time you can see the graded image what you will have in post, you know. So it's a really nice option here. I would like to talk about some pros and cons with this. So let's start with the pros. The ease of use. I mean, with some clicks you will get a full, complete, color graded footage. It's like a lot, but it's more adjustable. I like these high-end effects like the bloom, the halation, the grain, and you can get these things from other places. I mean, there are some built-in things, and you can download some grains on the internet, but sometimes it's not the best quality. I know there is halation and bloom and everything in DaVinci Resolve, but Yeah, and maybe in DaVinci Resolve you don't even need Dehancer, because you can achieve the same look in DaVinci without Dehancer, but it takes much more time to learn it and know what you are doing and achieve that look. And it's time efficient. I mean, as I said, if you want to get a nice filmic look, you can just drop a film profile on a print like Kodak 2383, a grain, and that's all. I can always see that Dehancer always trying to fix their bugs and make updates and everything. So it's nice to see if there is any problem, they are on it to solve it. And let's talk about some cons. And the biggest one is the price. Sorry, Dehancer, but I think it's quite expensive. But on the other hand, I also get it because it has a lot to offer if you know what you are doing. And yeah, I just see this opinion all over the place. So yeah. The second con is depending on your PC, but if you use more and more effects on the video, it will slow down your computer and the timeline will be a little bit choppy. And I experienced the same, so yeah, the normal timeline from 24 FPS dropped down to 20 to 11 or something. I'm not complaining because in my workflow I use proxy media all the time, so I can run the plugin smoothly. Yeah, I guess these are the biggest pros and cons now. Let's see the phone version and then I will tell you how to join the giveaway also. It's quite easy to use. Sliders all over the place, presets if you want to pause something quickly, and you can also adjust them or create your own from scratch. The settings and options looks like it's the same as in the desktop version, which is very nice. And I will show you some before after to see what I did with the phone version now. If this video was enough just to think about the plugin, here is a promo code to get 10% off of your future purchase. And now the giveaway. The simplest way for me to be fair with you guys, if I just pick one of you from the comment section, but with a random pick generator or something, so it's nothing personal, just simple luck. Just drop a comment, say Dehancer, and you are in. And from the date I publish the video, you will have a week, 7 days, and I will announce the winner in a short video. Okay, good luck. Well, that's it for now. If you feel like I was able to give you a reason to follow me and want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. And on the top of that, if you liked the video, give me a thumb also. Thank you. And as usually, if you have anything to say to me, drop a comment. Ciao. We are ready. Good.